Hello everyone, this is Steve Hougard, and as we look forward into 2019, I've had a lot of talk at the end of this past year about shifting markets. And we've heard that interest rates have been rising. We've heard that the seller's market has started to slow down and it's maybe shifting towards a buyer's market. And I thought today would be a really neat opportunity to bring in a local real estate professional, Jeff DeChamplain of Real Estate Homes and Estates up in La Costa, just to pick his brain on what he's seeing in the market, what he's seeing as we came out of 2018 and as we look forward into 2019 in the first couple of quarters. I think it's a tremendous opportunity right now for those that are aware and engaged in the market. And Jeff, welcome for coming in. And
thanks, Steve.
I would just love you to share a little bit about what you see happening in the shifting markets as it relates to sellers and buyers and maybe opportunities that might be existing if we're looking at it.
You betcha. Thank you. Yeah, the last 4 years, we've really seen a run-up of buyer demand, but the issue has been lack of inventory. And that was the number one thing during the past 3 to 4 years. And so buyers really ended up somewhat overpaying a little bit for that heated demand that was pent up. And then all of a sudden, the homes really started coming on the market over the past 6 months. And if they weren't properly positioned, then they sat. And so in the shifting market, what we've seen is an increase of inventory, an increase of days on market, which is translated into a phenomenal value for buyers in the marketplace. But I want to say this as well, is that even though we're in the shifting market and we're seeing more inventory and more choice, buyers need to be well prepared and well positioned, and working with you and someone like me can help them do that. So for the sellers, though, in this shifting market, the reality is this. It's called sticky pricing. They can't think that they're going to be pricing it at the peak of the market in the spring of last year in 2018. They really have to be schooled on understanding and where they're at, what their value is, and actually doing anything and everything to prepare their home for market. That's a big shift, and they really need to embrace it.
What are the few things that you've been doing in this current market environment to help sellers prepare themselves for market?
Right. Thank you. So one of the things that I do with my sellers is it's an invitation. And the invitation is, let's go out and put our buyer's hat on and let's go out and take a look at the competition. Let's go see 3 or 5 homes as you prepare to put your home on the market, just so that you can actually feel it. You can feel the pricing. You can see the understanding of the value of another home that's actually going to be competing with you on the market.
Right, and then how it's staged and how it's priced accordingly, if it's maybe too high and it's quiet like crickets, or if it's right or about where it's supposed to be and it's a free-for-all, people wanting to get at it.
Absolutely. I mean, what we do is we actually take that information back to their house. It might be the same day or it could be the second day, but we actually put together a punch list of items and help prioritize it. And if you need to, we'll bring in one of our local tradespeople to actually price out everything and take care of the work well in advance of coming on the market, so that when we actually come onto the market, we can capitalize on the opportunity.
So from what I'm hearing from you, it sounds like we're trying to get to this perfect positioning where we're positioning ourselves for the most success. Absolutely. By doing market research. Absolutely. Boots on the ground, and not just relying on sheets and data sheets and pictures and what you pull off the internet, but actually get out, touch, feel, sense, and look at what's going on in your local community.
But there's one other thing I wanted to share with you in the shifting market, is that even though there is greater opportunity for buyers still need to act quickly on homes that they really, really like. For instance, there's buyers that we've worked with in the past that will scout neighborhoods. They'll have a clear idea that they'd like to be in this neighborhood, and if they're ready to go and something actually flips a switch on the home, they're prepared to actually take the leap and put something together.
Well, I think it's a wonderful opportunity in these shifting markets to be a buyer or a seller, and I thank you for coming in today and just sharing some of your expertise on what you're seeing.
My pleasure. Thank you.